Good morning. So today I wanted to really quickly kind of talk about the difference between three things that we're going to talk about in the solution unit, and that is a solution, a colloid, and a suspension. Right here I just have three kind of glasses of water. You'll notice that these two I have kind of the same amount and this one I don't. We'll worry about that later. But I really kind of wanted to visually show you guys what the difference between these three things are. And a lot of it, honestly, is going to come down right to the particle size. As you can imagine, we've mixed a lot of different liquids with other things before, and there's some different things that can happen. One of the big ones is that solutions are going to be made up of really tiny particles. For example, something like salt. Adding some salt to that. Let me just grab something to stir with really quickly. Had something but it's too far away to reach. And as you know, the salt is slowly dissolving in the water. A lot of it's gone already. But as you know, salt is made up of very tiny particles, where a colloid's actually going to be consistent of medium-sized particles. And that's actually going to exhibit the Tyndall effect, which I'll show in a little bit. But an example of this could be, milk is a really good example. I have half and half right now. I'm just getting a little bit. And you guys are going to notice this milkiness that's going to occur. This is very popular with colloids. And you see I didn't add a lot. And then the last one is suspensions. Well, if you got really small pieces here, medium size, which you could visibly see. The particles are big enough where you can actually see the difference, and you could tell that visually. You can't see where the salt is there, but you can see where the half and half stuff is. Well, suspensions, well, these are big, okay? So what I have here is, I made a dressing of sorts. This has lemon juice, sesame oil, rice wine vinegar, soy sauce, garlic, sesame, and a little olive oil, and garlic at the bottom. And the big thing that you can tell with this, getting all that to go here, as I give it a stir really quick. It's not that easy to see. You're seeing that there's definitely some separation here. Looks like the olive oil is going to be right here. We got all of our soy sauce, sesame oil, vinegar here. Looks like the sesame seeds are definitely on the top, but if you look at the bottom, and I look from bottom, that's where all the garlic is. This is settled. And that's because the particles are too big to actually stay together with their solution. Hence the suspension. And something really cool about this is you can really easily tell the difference between these. These are going to be clear, because you're not going to be able to see the small particle size. Colloids are going to be medium, you're going to be able to tell them. And this one you're actually going to physically be able to see. And again, even from here, you can see some of the garlic definitely at the bottom. And that's really the difference between these three words. Now, there is something on here, I said the Tyndall effect. And I want to just quickly kind of explain what the Tyndall effect is. The Tyndall effect, and I'm going to go grab my phone as you can venture with me. The Tyndall effect is when you can actually see a light beam through the actual colloid itself. Now, it is light out. I cannot promise this is going to work. It works really well with milk. I do have a laser at home, but it's not working, so this is kind of last second. I apologize. But I'm going to at least try to see if we can't do it with a phone. Yet I'm not seeing really anything here, no distinction. Here, I might have used a little too much. Actually, with the colloid, you can kind of see, if I just stay here, you can kind of see as I move the phone, you can definitely see where the laser actually is. You're going to see that kind of light yellow region. Here, it's kind of hard to see as well. I'm actually going to reset this. But here, not as much. But I was ready for this. Let me show you an example of what it actually should look like. So I didn't know if that was going to work 100% because, again, half and half is not milk. But with the Tyndall effect, something kind of cool to really kind of see is there's a green laser here. And you can see that's a solution. You can see the laser. You can there, which is really kind of a cool thing. That is exhibited with... Let me zoom in for you guys a little bit. You are going to be able to visibly see it in these two. Very, very particular with colloids, though, because those are kind of in between. So again, wanted just to show you that quick little video. I know this is going up a day late, but to be honest, that's how it is sometimes. So again, I'll see you guys around, and hopefully that helped out a little bit. Later.